For the most part, the patients that I have treated over 25 years report to me feeling like they've just been hit by a Mack truck. And there is a sense of feeling completely out of control of the things that they have found normal and predictable in their lives, and a sense of fear in facing the challenge that is presented before them.
I'm kind of a stubborn person, that when I found out, it was like, okay, this is the fight of my life, and I'm not going to let this take me down. It's not going to define me, and I'm going to be fine. And I just got to do what I got to do. So, no, I fell apart once really badly, and then just got up and said, okay, let's do this.
Many people come through this initially feeling like they're in a fog. Other people are devastated and feel fearful and overwhelmed, and yet others immediately put on a suit of armor and say, I'm going to fight.
I knew at that point that if there was a fight in me, this was the time.
Yeah.
And I was ready to go. I thought, oh man, fight of my life. I had no other choice in my mind, because to give up is not an option. It never has been for me in my life. And I've been in recovery for 17 years. I've been sober for 17 years. No drugs and alcohol. And something that they said to me at one of the meetings that everybody's familiar with the AA meetings, there was a woman there that was addressing the entire room because somebody had got smart and thought she just said, forget it, I'm leaving. And the girl said, oh really, you're gonna leave before the miracle? And I went, oh, well, okay. Because you never know when that miracle's coming. And a miracle is something different for everybody. We all have a miracle that we want to happen. And I wasn't quite sure what my miracle was at that point, because I knew I wasn't going to ever touch a drop again. And the lifestyle was going to change, but it really kicked in with this. Because miracle can happen at any given moment, and I'm ready for it. Just let's have it.
It became very needed that I have some sort of therapy session with somebody, do something quick to help me so I don't go bananas. So I was given Dr. Chatigny's name by my social worker, Debbie. She helped get me in touch with the proper people. And then I was able to try to rationalize what's happening to me and help me understand all these unknown things that are being pulled out from underneath me, and I didn't know where else to turn, and I was just in a bad way. And so Dr. Chatigny has really helped me to turn around my thoughts process, and she gives me skills to learn coping mechanisms and just so many breathing techniques and things she has taught me. And I really think that people should seek out help. Don't do it alone. Seek out some help, and it's not anything to be ashamed of. And I have passed on her advice to many people and talk greatly about her. I just absolutely love her.
There are different phases of adjustment in cancer treatment. And oftentimes people initially have the phase of survivorship. I want to live. And when they first enter into treatment, the desire is to do everything they can to survive cancer. As we go through this journey, sometimes it can be protracted and long and complicated. And as we go through it, then we start to be presented with ancillary challenges, and then we start to say, what is this supposed to teach us, or what are we supposed to learn from this experience?
I have two mantras: let it go, and this won't last forever. And I have been able, and plus being older, I don't worry about the small stuff anymore. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is a big picture here. And when something like this happens to you, it's pretty profound, and you just are able to look at the little things and go, it don't matter. Yeah.
Don't ever give up. Ever, 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 ever give up. Because when you give up, your shield and your sword goes down, And I am not laying that sword down, and I am not laying that shield down. Whatever that shield and that sword is for somebody else, hold on to it. Because like they said, don't give up before the miracle. The miracle may be your hair is coming back. Miracle may be that you're cancer-free. But whatever it is, don't ever, ever, ever give up. Ever.
The final phase of adjustment is really about taking the cancer experience and being able to integrate it into the fabric of our life. So it no longer represents the worst possible thing that could happen to us, but it becomes, our survivorship becomes our badge of honor. And sometimes, even with prolonged treatment and stage 4 cancers where people define their life as living despite cancer, cancer no longer takes front and center in their lives. Cancer becomes an entity that they live with, but they are in charge of their life again. And that's all part of that integration that we talk about to understand what we learn about ourselves through that journey.